two musicians were fighting, worldly musicians. They were having an argument. I was on Ghana Web and I saw one of them was replying to the other one. So I decided to listen to what he had to say. When I listened to that worldly singer, his name is Stonebwoy or something. How many of you have heard the name? Stone. Yeah, I know. Don't pretend you don't know the name. I listened to Stonebwoy. I called my daughter Wejewo Abo, Dr. Wejewo Abo, Pat. I said, get me the number of that young man. I want to call him. I want to call him and tell him he's a very intelligent man. Because I listened to the man and it was almost as if I was listening to a professor from a university at that young age. So I told myself, there are intelligent people like this in Ghana, blessed people like this in Ghana. God has given them gifts and skills, but our problem is we don't know how to protect them. We don't encourage them, we rather destroy. The only time you see us take them serious is when we hear that somebody is dead.
Nation fans, has a moment to comment section. That was a video of a pastor or commended Stonebwoy for the brilliance, the intelligence, and your casa, like he speaks like a professor. And I know you agree, just like I agree. Yes. Now and then update and mama will trend it. I say no, man. I say Papa Black Rasta. Now do this sema or the other two jar concerning all of these beef between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. No, when him saying semne by Shatta Wale, I know this sem kwani Stonebwoy is still silent. You get it? Even though definitely he's being pained in a way, but. Say ninyoma we release ekelebe and no trendy or promote, and even in the lyrics of the song called Trema or Fukose what dear oh so yes in for and no ne asama e wo honum na Black Rasta now didn't sema a decan or the track or the two jano or Trema Stonebwoy a friend of father Shatta Wale so a friend of father omuni na ye nemba na sanya ne ma mienu ntokwa bo muntema obesolve no eno oye de ho asem na obeka no trema even though they are both his sons no enya ade a support the Shatta Wale because he feels say artists be feeling say on feeling safe with the same like with the fellow artists on the same stage. He is free to bow out. And video yambete according to IGP for Crampono after the VGMA awards in seminary there was an instruction from IGP say there was a Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should be put on the same stage, and it seems we all forgot about that. Black Rasta
now I also saw the rants and I saw Shatta Wale in his usual rant mood, hailing insults left, right, and center. What do I think? My brother, Shatta Wale's beef is that Stonebwoy was billed to perform at the Salah Fest at Abeka. And on the last day of the event, or on the D-Day of the event, Shatta Wale was also confirmed. And his photo was also put out as one of the performers. And then Stonebwoy decided to pull out. My brother, my sister, this he considered an insult. And he considered as a sabotage. Let's look at it. Was it truly a sabotage? Now we all know that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale have had their own beefs in the past. And it looks like they are still beefing. According to my very good brethren Sammy Flex, the IGP came out and blatantly made it clear that under no circumstances should the two artists, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, be billed on the same stage except that there is very heavy security. If this is anything to go by, may I ask, what was the level of security at Salah Fest? Again, is it a problem if one artist decides that, listen, as long as this other artist is billed anywhere, I do not want to share the same stage with that artist? Is it a problem? For me, it's not a problem. It's not a sabotage. It's just choices. There are some other artists who will say, yo, you know what? If I am billed for this show, I do not want Black Rasta to be part of the show. If Black Rasta is part of the show, I will humbly and willingly opt out, because I do not feel good performing with Black Rasta. Or again, I do not see Black Rasta as a quality enough artist for me to share the same stage with. These are opinions. If anything at all, if I'm going to take the artist on, I will not take it along the lines of sabotage. My brother, my sister, Stonebwoy is a big artist. Shatta Wale is a big artist. It's not like in the days, according to Shatta Wale, when Samini was the biggest artist, and anytime he said he will not perform with any other artist, then that artist will suffer. After all, he was the person the promoters were all running after. And if he blacklisted you, it meant that you were doomed. You are both big artists in equal measure. If one artist says, I don't want to play with this artist, especially that it is said behind the doors and behind the curtains, we have to ask the promoters, what was the condition under which Stonebwoy decided to accept to play at Salah Fest? Maybe he asked them, can I see the list of artists who are playing? And then they provided the list. And they said, okay, I am comfortable, I will play. Then later, if you are adding another artist, contractually, common sense should let us also contact Stonebwoy and say, listen, I remember when we were signing you, you wanted to see the list of artists. We just had one more artist joining us. Are you comfortable? But you don't go ahead to publish the name of the new artist who has been billed without conferring with the artists who wanted to be sure which artists were on bill. Again, security is most important. The last time we saw the two of them on the same stage, guns were pulled. My brother, my sister, if Stonebwoy feels that anytime he's on the same stage with Shatta Wale, tensions rise so high and he wants to avoid that and decides to pull out, there shouldn't be a problem. Let alone an instance where somebody's mother is dead and still being insulted in the grave. And some other people will say, oh yes, but Stonebwoy also insulted his mother and blah, 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 blah. Some time ago. Listen, insults are not the way out. Insults are not the way out. When Stonebwoy said that, many were those who condemned that. Even though he didn't mention any names, we could tell who he was referring to.
Let me know at the comment section if you agree with Black Rasta on this submission. And now, of course, so the foot will be eto a year ho Emma artist managers, not only Sammy Flex, our Shatta Wale artist manager. Or Tremwa, Obi me I'm only managing the artist professionally, serving the talent and everything, and not in a subai and BB, so I'm not accountable for whatever action he or she portrays out there. Subai or Tremwa, it was artist managers, not only Sammy Flex. It was someone who says Sabe or craft on it comes with your attitude, your character, your demeanor. It's at the end of the day, say oh you're very talented, say dang crampo, na se subai bi enya. Even a career now or investing in it's a futu sema or Emma artist managers in here.
Insults are not the way out. When Stonebwoy said that, many were those who condemned that. Even though he didn't mention any names, we could tell who he was referring to. Many people condemned that. Should we continue going to and fro, insulting each other's dead mothers? And I would just like to put this thing out to my very good friend, Sammy Flex. Maybe I should have called him personally because this is my very good brethren. But I think that saying it in public would also help a lot of artist managers. Sammy is somebody who is so experienced when it comes to communication. He is somebody who is strong when it comes to his support. He's been supporting Shatta in the days that people were not ready to support him. You can give it to him. So it's just a blessing that at the same time he has become the manager. But I would like to put this out. Brand is very important. Somebody feels that if I play with this artist, it will demean my brand. It shouldn't be a problem. We have to also help our artists keep a certain brand. If a manager or some managers say, oh, I manage only the music of the artist and not his private life, we understand. But make sure that private life does not affect the brand and the music. If it does affect the brand and the music, then it means that you have failed. Should I say it again? I am saying, if you manage an artist as a manager, and you say that you are managing the music of the artist, the career of the artist, and not his personal life, just be careful that the personal life of the artist does not affect the brand, the career, and the music. If you manage an artist who comes in public and gets drunk and falls in gutters, or comes out and goes naked to show his ring ding ding dong to the public, you must know that this is quite private, but it is going to also affect the career. I'm just saying this to all artist managers. Shatta Wale, since me and him decided to smoke the peace pipe and become the best of friends, we have remained like that. I do not want to go back to the days of disagreement, and I will not do that. I respect him as an artist. I respect Stonebwoy as my artist, who calls me father. Shatta Wale also calls me father, and you heard that on stage when he said it. This is my father. I was proud to hear that. When two of my sons are quarreling, Stonebwoy calls me father. Shatta Wale calls me father. When my two sons are fighting, I don't like it. But I do agree, business-wise, that one of my sons might not like to share the stage with the other until the brands become equal. In the sense of everybody has a way they want their brand to go. Me, my brand is radical. The other one says, me, my brand is gentle. The two cannot be on the same stage because they have two different brands. The radical one will like to come on stage half naked. He might like to come on stage smoking in Tampe. He might like to come on stage doing so many different things, my brother. The other one wants a gentle stage where people wear suits and so on and so forth. It's like the seller of shea butter and the seller of salt. They have two different brands, and their prayer will...
Personally, I really agree with him because at the end of the day, senia okan ye no sabe what is ye drunkard and I say or pay in sanum bebre and I say or smoking and na or need control over that. Now or will show no I yes no acoustic no I basaha. Definitely they are not going to say and an isubai no and yes is there with the music no. A idea be affected the brand as a whole. Into no it was so the artist managers it means so a check the attitude, the demeanor and the personality of the artist. Send a bear a bit to me abwa branding ni and so. This is a throwback video of a Stonebwoy or what delay show no so or explaining how he feels when Shatta Wale insults him with his disability. Ono the Ojidi said this kind of experience or winya 14 years old away the winya a gory accident away de was surviving na ne nine a year ne ya no. Or when they say it's something a man wanting, it's his source of strength. Ain't no say Shatta Wale did not on blaming the baby because we all grew up, making fun of people with disability. Obi sebe we are kwala udi unim she obi enantino togu so you see say now so ye den oh yeah now this rain and all of that. We all grew up laughing at people, but growing up no unim say abrabo enye enwan you no. So laughing with people at people with disability no, it only shows the kind of human being you are. Until you know the enya dia cry.
Obi.
Do you get hurt easily?
No.
So when Shatta is picking on you with Onaya, how hurtful is it?
I am a because I need him say, oh yes, I say, you're not deep enough.
So how hurtful is it?
So it doesn't hurt me. No. It tells me what the person is. You know what I mean? Like generalizing this whole thing, because we all at a point in time when we're growing up would see people with disabilities and laugh at them. Let us be sincere as children. But when we're growing up, and we might, when we're growing up, I think that it's a different situation. We should know that, oh, say in a by polio, etumima, obia, I want to fit. Etumi, a long. And an accident. Yeah, my thing was an accident.
When you accident at what age?
I had an accident at the age of 14.
Okay. And why a surgery to correct?
Yeah.
And has it improved?
Yeah, so improved. I couldn't.
And
there was no degree. I couldn't bend it.
How?
And my mayor ding. And my mayor strong.
Okay.
You see, this is the source of my strength.
Okay.
What am I saying? Because the reality, and that's why I like sitting here and interviewing. Because we interview, you're real. You ask questions. So I wouldn't sit here and try to dodge. I will try to be real as well, because this is a part of us that people will hardly get to see. Because they're real. This accident, imagine a 14-year-old child now along the way, JSS 3, if we one meeting to the other now, and then I make kind of first police car. Police power man, I say police car and a crash here. I don't remember say if my father got an insurance for that.
You were with your dad?
Yeah, we were driving together. He got hurt, I got hurt. My sister that I come after, who lives in the States now, also still has problems from that years ago, because she got really hurt and then she gets, headaches and stuff. So it was a fatal accident actually that God saved us from. Because when you see the car that we were pulled out of, you feel like, because the whole of my knee was
destroyed,
battered, crash. So, the doctors here did the best.
They tried.
Dr. Lanyo, may he so rest in peace. He fixed it somewhere in 2003. But in the healing process and all, I think I couldn't, and it's a joint, so I couldn't, it didn't permit me to do the physiotherapy because it was so good.
For these are few updates surrounding Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy Buhaha no. And let me know your thoughts at the comment section if you agree with the submission of Black Rasta. Outline what is going on, the causes of whatever Shatta Wale mami who on it as well. And please, if you are a person with disability out there, send your obisu so diaba out abeka say Shatta Wale di atemno did Stonebwoy atemno affected no. Please let us know say you are very special in your own way. You are also a creation of God. You are special. You are amazing. So do not get discouraged by this thing going on. A celebrity niama koso. So if you are someone also with disability, that's a way affect you in a way. I'm sure. So just look at the person they are insulting. He is doing so well for himself. So believe in yourself as well. I say and the trending updates. ABC na me come some did you bro the Anansi studio. I'll bet me mile 7 behind the Princess Apartment. It's Mr. Who probably many pre-wedding photo shoot pre-wedding photo shoot and cover event mouth. Men call baby out Fred the Anansi studio and same time running I just saw a neat work into kind who say you bet me a Juma number pepe come I bet Yopoo to say Yopoo TV. Subscribe to this channel, not any on post notification. Send a bell bring up more updates such as this. It's as a munia babna so from what I say and the also around you, so that we will all be abreast with information. At Strip TV 4 at the 2 days fan camp in the woods on the 15th and 16th of June 2024. Energy kama ankasa. You don't want to miss it. And to Mr. say, oh yeah, back on our 750 pay. oh yeah, double so now bar, be it your mother, your sister, you and your bestie, you know, your lover, whoever it is, 1,400 Ghana cedis. Memma price no embo because we have a flexible payments plan. So friend number say good screen see so now we are in the month of April. Bosomene ya konewi and so we started to see before you bedroom June. Now it's ye now it's many at your double doom I day akoji ni. And I say and I'm a day and that trending updates in the BC. That's and that mess answer the for April.